Okay, what's up? So in this video will be work on especially the protection of our controllers or routes. So if I just open the same URL inside my incognito, this is working. For example, if I just go to dashboard, /admin. Okay, this is working. We need to protect this. There are two ways you can protect your routes, all the routes, and you can also protect your controller. For example, if I just say public function, the constructor, and then we'll use the middleware. We'll not use the normal auth middleware because this exactly the auth middleware that we are going to use inside our front-end project. So we'll use the guard, the admin guard. So again, if I just reload this, then you can see the route login is not defined. That means the user is not logged in. That's why it's trying to redirect the page to login. So to avoid this type of errors, we need to prefix our errors. So if I just go to my exception and inside handler, and I'll call a function here on authenticated. That's basically a function which is defined inside your vendor file. So I don't want to override this over there or recreate this function inside vendors. So we'll just override this. This is basically a function which will redirect us if the user is not logged in, right? So first we need to say just get the guard, and then we'll use the array get function that could help us to catch the exception guards, right? And then the key, the 0 key we'll use exactly here, and then we'll die and dump this guard here. So if we just reload the page, now this will tell us the name of the guard that we are using. Basically now we are using the guard is admin. So if we just because that's exactly we call inside our dashboards controller constructor that you should use the guard, admin guard, in order to if someone is not logged in, so you just simply redirect us where to. Now you can see we are using the admin guard, so we'll use the switch case here. So we say simply we'll use if for example we say if the case is admin, that exactly this is our case, so just redirect us back to admin/login, and just break this. And by default we'll use the redirect to simple login. We might use this inside our front-end project, and simply break this, right? And if we just go to web, I think we just have double prefix here. We don't need this because we already have a prefix here, admin/login. That will redirect us to index. So if I just reload this, there we go. That's exactly what I need. Basically we want to redirect this if it is authenticated, right? So we can, if we just open, for example, we have lots of controllers and we need to put this method, right? We can also use the other way is to use, you can protect also your every route using the middleware function and simply the auth admin guard, right? This way. But I'll prefer the both way are good. You can also add the constructor, but I will prefer you can simply group your routes. Okay, so we'll just do the same way. We'll group our routes using the middleware, which is obviously auth admin. Okay, and then we'll use the group function, and then we'll paste all the routes inside or this middleware except these login routes, because we will not protect these login routes. Of course we'll protect the logout that we're gonna create right now. Route get logout, and of course we'll use the admin user controller and the logout method, right? So we'll just create this, might be in the next video, but at the moment we will have to check our other routes. So if I just open my incognito window now as the wrong credentials, so if I just log the user in, okay, again it is redirecting back us to. So if I just quickly open my admin controller, user controller, okay, that's it, and I'll simply say redirect us to admin. Now that's almost login. That's it. Okay, so if I just go to my sidebar or the nav bar, inside master layout, and then simply inside my account part I can say if the, for example, if auth guard admin check, then simply just tell me the auth user name. Or we can say something like auth guard username, right? So if you just reload the page, and we can say this the person that is logged in right now. Okay, so that's it. You know now your login functionality is perfectly working. So I think that's it. In the next video we'll be work on the logout part.